Have you ever entered a house and felt that pleasant aroma that makes you want to stay longer? Have you wondered how they managed to make their home always smell good, regardless of the hour or season? The truth is that many people struggle daily with unpleasant odors at home: moisture, cooking, pets, or simply that stale smell that nobody wants. And the worst part is that sometimes we don't even know where to start to change that. But today, I bring you good news. You don't need to buy expensive products or spend hours cleaning to have a home that smells incredible. In this video, you'll discover 15 secrets used by houses that always smell good and that you can also copy starting now. They are simple, practical tricks that anyone can do with things you probably already have at home. Do you want to transform your space and feel more comfortable, relaxed, and proud of your home? Then stay until the end, because one of the best recommendations is reserved for the last tip, and believe me, you won't want to miss it. Get ready to learn how small changes can make a big difference in the aroma of your house. Ready to start? Let's reveal those secrets that will make your home smell good every day, without effort and without spending too much. Let's begin. 1. Ventilate your house. Every day, many times, the unpleasant smell in the home is due to the lack of fresh air circulating. Has it happened to you that you enter a house and you feel that smell of staleness, humidity, or dust? That happens because the air stays stagnant, and over time, odors accumulate and become annoying. Additionally, the lack of ventilation can cause humidity to grow, which also generates bad odors and can damage your furniture and walls. The solution is simpler than you imagine. Open the windows and doors for at least 10 or 15 minutes a day. Think of any morning. Before leaving home or when you wake up, open all the windows you can. Let the fresh air enter. Let it take away the stale smell and bring that feeling of cleanliness and freshness. If you live in a place where the air isn't very clean, try doing it during the hours when the air is purer, like early in the morning or at night. Additionally, you can use a fan to help move the air inside the house, especially if you have closed or poorly ventilated spaces. Imagine that you start doing this every day. In a few days, you'll notice how the environment of your home completely changes. The air feels cleaner, your rooms no longer smell of humidity, and the sensation of freshness will make you want to spend more time there. You don't need to buy anything or spend money. Just open your windows and let nature do its work. Ventilating your house is the first step for a home that always smells good. Plus, it helps you take care of your health, because stagnant air can increase the amount of dust and mites, which cause allergies and respiratory problems. So don't forget, this small habit can make a big difference in your life and in your home. Start today and feel how your house fills with life and good smell by just opening a window. 2. Clean fabrics regularly. Many times, the odor that invades our house doesn't come just from the air, but from the objects we have inside. Curtains, cushions, rugs, and even bed linens can accumulate dust, humidity, and odors that are difficult to eliminate. Have you ever noticed that even though you clean the floor and surfaces, the house still smells weird? That happens because fabrics easily absorb odors, and if you don't clean them well, those bad odors stay there, invisible but present. The solution is simple and effective. Wash or clean the fabrics you have in your house frequently. For example, imagine you have curtains in the living room. Every 15 days, or at least once a month, take them out to wash them, or if you can't, pass a vacuum or a damp cloth over them. The same with sofa cushions. If they're removable, put them in the washing machine. If not, use a special spray for fabrics or sprinkle baking soda, let it act, and then vacuum. In the case of rugs, it's important that you shake them and air them in the sun regularly. Additionally, wash pillowcase covers and blankets frequently, because odors, dust, and mites also accumulate there. A realistic example: Maria had a rug and curtains in her living room that she never washed. Every time someone entered, the house smelled a bit stale. After she started cleaning the fabrics once a month, she noticed that the odor disappeared and the house felt fresher and cozier. The benefits of cleaning fabrics are enormous. Not only do you eliminate the bad odors that hide in them, but you also reduce the amount of dust and mites that can affect your health. Plus, clean fabrics make your house look more beautiful and cared for, and that improves the overall environment. So don't underestimate the power of regular cleaning in the fabrics of your home. By just dedicating a little time to this task, you'll achieve that your house smells better and feels more pleasant for you and for everyone who visits you. Remember, a home that smells good is a home where even the smallest details are cared for. Start today and you'll see the difference. 3. Control trash and avoid odors. A common problem in many houses is that trash becomes a constant source of bad odors. Who hasn't felt that unpleasant smell that appears when the trash bag is full or when they forget to take it out for several days? This smell can invade the whole house and ruin that feeling of freshness we so much want. Additionally, if we don't pay attention, poorly maintained trash can attract insects and other unwanted visitors. The solution is simple and effective. Control trash regularly and keep the container clean. For example, each day or every 2 days, check the bag and take it out if it's full, or if it contains remains that can start to smell bad, such as food waste or open containers. It's also important that you use resistant bags and that you close the trash well before throwing it in the external container or the dumpster. Another practical trick is to clean the trash bin inside with water and soap once a week to avoid residues accumulating dirt and bad odors. Imagine Juan, who before would leave the trash several days at home and always noticed a strong smell in the kitchen. When he started taking out the trash more frequently and cleaning the bin, the smell disappeared almost immediately. Plus, his kitchen became a much more pleasant place to be and cook. The benefits of controlling trash and keeping the container clean are clear. You eliminate the main source of bad odors, you avoid the proliferation of germs, and you make your house feel fresher and cleaner. Additionally, this simple habit improves the health of your family and makes your visitors feel comfortable and welcome. Don't let trash ruin the environment of your home. With a little attention and consistency, you can keep your house always smelling good. Start today, and you'll see how this small action completely changes the atmosphere of your house. 4. Use baking soda to eliminate odors. Many times, at home, there are places where bad odor accumulates without us realizing it. It could be the refrigerator, shoes, closets, or even rugs. These odors are not only annoying, but they can also affect the environment and make us feel uncomfortable. Did you know that baking soda is one of the best allies to combat these odors? It's a natural, economical, and very easy to use product. The reason is that baking soda absorbs the molecules that cause bad odor, instead of simply covering it with a strong aroma. To use it in practice, you just have to sprinkle a little baking soda in the areas where you perceive unpleasant odor. For example, if your refrigerator smells weird, place a small container with baking soda inside. Change the baking soda every month to maintain freshness. If you have rugs or carpets that smell of humidity or staleness, sprinkle baking soda on top. Let it act for a few hours and then vacuum well. In the case of shoes, you can put a little baking soda inside, leave it overnight, and the next day shake it out. This helps eliminate bad odor without damaging the footwear. A real example is that of Laura, who noticed that her refrigerator had a strange smell, sometimes of spoiled food. She started using baking soda in a small cup inside the refrigerator, and in a few weeks noticed that the odor disappeared and freshness returned. Additionally, her shoes and closets also stopped smelling bad thanks to this simple trick. The benefits of using baking soda are many. It's cheap, doesn't damage surfaces, isn't toxic, and you can use it in almost any place in your house. Plus, it helps maintain a clean and fresh environment without the need for strong or expensive chemical products. Implementing this habit will give you tranquility and will make your home feel cozier and cleaner. Don't underestimate the power of baking soda. With just a little of this white powder, you can transform those spaces with bad odors into fresh and pleasant places. Start today and discover how a product so simple can make a big difference in the freshness of your home. 5. Take good care of your kitchen. The kitchen is one of the places in the house that accumulates the most odors. Between food, oils, residues, and humidity, it's very easy for bad odors to generate that then spread throughout the whole house. Many times, those odors get trapped in the sink, in the trash, or even in the cloths and sponges we use to clean. If we don't pay attention to these details, the kitchen can become a focus of unpleasant odors that affect the sensation of cleanliness and freshness in the home. To avoid it, it's fundamental to have simple but constant habits. For example, never leave food remains in the sink or in the trash for a long time. Wash the dishes and utensils as soon as possible and clean the sink with hot water and soap. Additionally, change kitchen sponges and cloths frequently because they tend to accumulate humidity and bacteria that generate bad odors. Another practical advice is to use vinegar or lemon to clean and disinfect surfaces, as they help eliminate strong odors from the kitchen. You can also put a mixture of baking soda with lemon juice in the drain to avoid it getting clogged and smelling bad. Think of Anna, who before would clean the kitchen only once a week and would leave damp cloths on the table. She noticed that there was always a strong smell in the kitchen, even after cleaning. When she started washing the cloths more frequently, cleaning the sink daily, and using vinegar to disinfect, the odor disappeared and her kitchen became a much more pleasant place to prepare food. The benefits of taking good care of the kitchen go beyond eliminating odors. Maintaining this space clean avoids the proliferation of bacteria and pests, improves food hygiene, and makes you want to spend more time cooking and sharing with your family. Additionally, a clean kitchen without bad odors gives a general sensation of order and well-being in the whole house. Don't wait for bad odors to become a problem. With small changes and daily habits, you can keep your kitchen fresh, clean, and ready for any moment. Start today and feel the difference that taking good care of this important space in your home makes. 6. Keep drains clean and fresh. Many times, bad odors at home don't come just from the trash or the kitchen, but from the drains. Whether it's the sink, the shower, or the wash basin, these spaces can accumulate food remains, hair, soap, and other substances that get trapped and generate unpleasant odors. If you've ever felt that strong and persistent smell near the sink or the bathroom, you know how uncomfortable it can be. But the good news is that cleaning and taking care of drains is easier than you think, and with a little attention, you can avoid those bad odors invading your house. To do it in practice, you can use a simple and natural mixture: a cup of baking soda followed by a cup of vinegar. Pour the baking soda first in the drain, then the vinegar, and let the mixture effervesce for about 15 minutes. Then rinse with hot water. This trick helps eliminate accumulated dirt and neutralizes odors. Additionally, it's important that you use a strainer in the sink and in the shower to avoid food remains, hair, or residues that can clog the drain and cause bad odors from falling. Another practical advice is to clean the strainer regularly and check that water drains well. For example, Carlos noticed that every time he washed the dishes or showered, a weird smell came from the drain. He started using this mixture of baking soda and vinegar once a week and cleaning the strainers. In a short time, that smell disappeared and his house felt much fresher. The benefits of keeping drains clean are clear. You avoid annoying odors, prevent clogs, and maintain a more hygienic environment. Additionally, with these simple cares, you prolong the useful life of the pipes and avoid unexpected expenses in plumbing. Don't let a detail as small as a dirty drain ruin the freshness of your home. With a little dedication, you can keep your house always smelling good and free of bad odors. Start taking care of your drains today and enjoy a clean and pleasant environment every day. Before we continue with the next tip, I want to ask you for a very important favor. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, take a moment to do it right now. This way you won't miss any of the best ideas for your house to always smell good and be a more pleasant place for you and your family. Additionally, activate the notification bell so that each time we upload a new video, you'll be the first to find out. I'd also love for you to participate down below in the comments. Tell me, Which of these tips do you already do in your house? What city are you watching from? And tell me, which of these ideas has surprised you the most so far? Your opinion is very important and helps us create content that you really like and that serves you. Don't be shy. I want to read you and know about you. Now let's continue with the content. 7. Dry clothes well before storing them. A problem that many face at home is storing clothes when they're still a bit humid or not completely dry. This can generate a humidity smell that stays impregnated in the clothes and, at the same time, can affect the general smell of the closet and the bedroom. Who hasn't had it happen to them to open a drawer or a closet and feel that unpleasant smell that seems impossible to eliminate? That humidity smell is a sign that clothes weren't dried well before storing them, and over time, it can cause fungi, stains, and an environment that's not very fresh in your house. To avoid this, the ideal is to always make sure that clothes are completely dry before folding and storing them. For example, if you wash clothes and hang them to dry, wait until they are well dried to the touch and to the sight before collecting them. If you use a dryer, check that the clothes are ready and don't store them immediately without finishing the process. Additionally, when storing clothes, make sure the place is ventilated and dry. You can use cloth bags to protect delicate garments, but avoid storing clothes in plastic bags that don't let the fabric breathe. A real example is that of Pedro, who always stored clothes as soon as he hung them from the line, thinking that this way he saved time. But then he noticed that his shirts and pants had a weird smell and the closet seemed closed and without air. When he started waiting for clothes to be dry and ventilating the closet well, the odor disappeared and his clothes stayed fresh for longer. The benefits of drying clothes well before storing them are many. Not only do you eliminate the bad smell of humidity, but you also avoid damage to garments, such as stains or fungi that can ruin them. Additionally, you maintain a cleaner and fresher environment in your house, which contributes to your well-being and comfort. This simple habit can make a big difference in how your home feels and in the freshness of your clothes. So remember, dedicate a bit more time to drying your clothes well before storing them, and you'll notice how the smell and quality of your home improves. Start today and enjoy a fresh closet and free of bad odors. 8. Use natural plants to refresh the air. Many houses have a common problem. The air feels heavy, charged, and without life. This can make the environment smell dull or even a bit unpleasant, even though you clean and ventilate. The reason is that air needs to be renewed and filled with fresh oxygen. And here is where natural plants can be your best allies. Plants not only decorate, but they also purify the air and release soft and natural aromas that improve the environment of any space. Additionally, they help absorb substances that cause bad odors and increase humidity, which makes the air feel fresher and more pleasant. To put this idea into practice, choose plants that are easy to care for and that work well inside the house, like aloe vera, pothos, lavender, or mint. Place them in strategic places like the living room, the kitchen, or the bedroom. For example, Maria always had the sensation that her living room smelled a bit stale, despite cleaning and ventilating. She decided to put 2 pots of lavender and 1 of mint near the window. In a few weeks, the environment changed. The air felt fresher, with a natural and pleasant aroma that made the house more welcoming. Additionally, the plants improved the decoration and gave life to the space. The benefits of using natural plants at home are many. Not only do they help eliminate bad odors in a natural way, but they also purify the air, improve your mood, and contribute a touch of beauty and tranquility to your spaces. Additionally, caring for plants can be a relaxing and gratifying activity. So don't hesitate. Incorporate natural plants in your home and feel how the air changes, renews itself, and envelops you with a fresh and pleasant aroma every day. Start with a few plants and observe the difference they make. Your house, and you deserve it. 9. Renew your sponges and cleaning cloths. Many times we don't realize it, but one of the greatest responsible for bad odor at home are the sponges and cloths we use to clean. These objects, for always being humid and in contact with dirt, can accumulate bacteria and unpleasant odors that then spread throughout the whole house. Have you ever noticed a weird smell when you go to clean the kitchen or the bathroom? It's probable that it comes from the sponges or the rags you use. If you don't change or clean them regularly, the problem only worsens, and even though you clean, the odor persists. To avoid this, the ideal is to renew sponges and cloths each week or every 2 weeks, depending on use. Additionally, you can disinfect them by putting them in hot water with a bit of vinegar or lemon juice, or even heating them in the microwave for a minute to eliminate bacteria. For example, Laura used to use the same sponge to clean the kitchen for an entire month. She noticed that the house smelled a bit of humidity and that surfaces didn't end up as fresh. When she started changing the sponge each week and disinfecting it regularly, the odor disappeared and everything felt cleaner and more pleasant. The benefits of renewing and disinfecting your sponges and cloths go beyond odor. You also help avoid the proliferation of bacteria that can affect your family's health. Additionally, cleaning will be more effective and your house will feel fresher and more welcoming. Don't underestimate the power of a simple change. With this small habit, you'll be able to keep your home with a clean aroma and avoid those odors that seem impossible to eliminate. Start today to better care for your cleaning tools and feel the difference in the environment of your house. Your sense of smell and your health will thank you. 10. Renew the air conditioner and fans filter. A problem that many houses face is the bad smell that's felt when we turn on the air conditioner or the fan. This occurs because filters accumulate dust, dirt, and humidity over time, which generates unpleasant odors that spread throughout the whole house. Additionally, a dirty filter not only affects the aroma, but also the quality of the air we breathe, which can provoke allergies or respiratory discomfort. To solve this problem, it's fundamental to check and change or clean air conditioner and fan filters regularly. The ideal frequency varies according to use, but in general, doing it every 3 months is a good habit. In practice, you just have to turn off the equipment, take out the filter, and wash it with water and mild soap if it's reusable, or change it for a new one if it's disposable. Make sure the filter is completely dry before placing it again. For example, Marta noticed that every time she turned on the air conditioner, the house smelled of humidity and dust. After cleaning and changing the filter, the air became fresh and clean and the unpleasant odor disappeared. The benefits of keeping filters clean and renewed are clear. Not only do you eliminate annoying odors, but you also improve the quality of air in your home, protecting your family's health. Additionally, equipment works better and lasts longer, which saves you money in repairs. Don't let a dirty filter ruin the environment of your house. With this simple care, you can enjoy a fresh, clean air and with good aroma every day. Start today and feel the difference in each breath. Don't forget to check out my ebook that I made especially for you. The link is fixed in the comments so you can access easily. In this ebook, you'll find a step-by-step with various cleaning strategies that you can start applying from today. It's a super practical material, straight to the point, and designed for those who want to live with more lightness and enjoy a fresher and more pleasant home. Everything is explained in a simple way so you don't complicate yourself and can see results quickly. Run over there, take a look, and then tell me what you thought. I'm sure it will help you a lot to transform your house and your day-to-day. Don't lose this opportunity to have a space that smells good and feels good for you and your family. I'll wait for you in the comments to know your opinion and continue sharing more advice with you. 11. Take care of shoes and avoid odors. A common problem in many houses is the unpleasant odor that comes from shoes, especially if we use them a lot or if we tend to store them in closed spaces like the closet or the entrance. Shoes accumulate sweat, humidity, and bacteria, which generate strong and persistent odors that can invade the environment and make your house not smell good. Additionally, if we don't take care of them, these odors can be difficult to eliminate and even affect the health of our feet. To avoid this problem, it's fundamental to keep shoes clean and dry before storing them. A good practical trick is to let shoes breathe after using them. placing them in a ventilated place or in the sun for a few hours. You can also use baking soda inside shoes to absorb humidity and eliminate bad odors. Sprinkle a bit. Let it act all night and then shake it before using. Another option is to use cloth bags with dry herbs like lavender or eucalyptus inside shoes to give them a fresh aroma. For example, Carlos had the habit of storing his recently used shoes in the closet without letting them air. Over time, he noticed that the house had a strong odor and he himself felt his feet uncomfortable. When he started leaving shoes in the open air and using baking soda to eliminate odors, the situation completely changed. The shoes smelled better and his house maintained itself fresh and pleasant. The benefits of taking good care of shoes go beyond eliminating bad odor. You also help keep your feet healthy, avoid infections, and prolong the useful life of footwear. Additionally, by reducing those bad odors, you contribute to your home being a more welcoming place for you and for those who visit you. Remember that this small habit can make a big difference in the freshness of your house. Start today to take care of your shoes and enjoy a cleaner and more fragrant environment. You'll notice how with just a little attention, your home fills with good odor and comfort. 12. Organize and clean your refrigerator regularly. A very common problem in houses is that the refrigerator accumulates unpleasant odors that can affect not only food, but also the environment of the kitchen and the whole house. This happens because foods are stored for a long time, some without being well covered or because it's not cleaned with the necessary frequency. Those odors can be strong and difficult to eliminate if they're not attended to in time. To solve this, it's fundamental to organize the refrigerator and clean it regularly. For example, each week or every 15 days, check the foods you have stored, dispose of what's expired or in bad condition, and make sure everything is well closed to avoid odors mixing. Additionally, clean the shelves and walls of the refrigerator with a mixture of water and vinegar or baking soda, which helps eliminate stains and bad odors without damaging the appliance. A real example is that of Sophia, who used to store foods without a lid and didn't clean the refrigerator more than once a month. Over time, she noticed a strong and persistent odor in her kitchen. When she started organizing and cleaning her refrigerator weekly, the odor disappeared and the environment became much fresher. The benefits of keeping the refrigerator clean and organized are many. Not only do you avoid bad odors, but you also prolong the useful life of foods and improve the hygiene of your kitchen. This helps you feel more secure with what you consume and maintain a more pleasant space in your home. Additionally, a kitchen without unpleasant odors is more welcoming and motivates you to cook and share with your family. So don't leave it for later. Start today to organize and clean your refrigerator and feel the difference in the environment of your house. A small effort that will bring great results for your well-being and that of your family. 13. Keep the bathroom dry and ventilated. A very common problem in bathrooms is constant humidity, which generates bad odors and a heavy environment. Humidity favors the appearance of mold and fungi, which not only smell bad, but can also affect health and damage walls and ceilings. Additionally, odors that stay trapped in the bathroom tend to extend throughout the whole house, making the entire home lose freshness. To avoid this, it's fundamental to keep the bathroom as dry and ventilated as possible. In practice, after showering, open the window or the door so air circulates and helps dry the environment. If the bathroom doesn't have a window, use an air extractor or a fan to renew the air. It's also important to dry humid surfaces with a towel or cloth, especially around the shower and the sink. A real example is the case of Laura, who had problems with the smell of humidity in her bathroom and in the house. She started opening the window always after using the shower and drying the walls and the floor. Additionally, she placed a small fan to help air renew faster. In a short time, the bad odor disappeared and the bathroom became a more pleasant place. The benefits of keeping the bathroom dry and ventilated are enormous. Not only do you eliminate bad odors, but you also prevent the formation of mold, protect walls and ceilings, and take care of your family's health. Additionally, A clean and fresh bathroom improves the general sensation of well-being in the home, so don't forget it. A dry and well-ventilated bathroom is key for your house to always smell good. Start today to put this simple habit into practice and notice how the environment of your home changes. 14. Wash and change. Pillowcase covers regularly. A problem that many people don't notice, but that affects a lot the odor and freshness of the house, are dirty pillowcase covers. During the night, our pillows accumulate sweat, natural oils from the skin, dead cells, and dust, which over time generate bad odors and can even cause skin irritations. Additionally, those dirty covers can make the bedroom smell stale or of humidity, affecting the sensation of cleanliness and comfort. To solve this problem, the ideal is to wash pillowcase covers at least once a week. Use a mild detergent and hot water to well eliminate dirt and odors. If covers are very worn or stained, consider changing them for new ones. Additionally, it's good to ventilate pillows and the bedroom every day to keep the air fresh. For example, Anna noticed that despite cleaning her house, her bedroom had a dull odor that she couldn't get rid of. When she began washing pillowcase covers weekly and leaving the window open for a while each day, the bedroom completely changed. The air became fresher and the unpleasant odor disappeared. The benefits of keeping pillowcase covers clean are clear. Not only do you improve the aroma of the bedroom, but you also take care of your health and your skin. Additionally, a fresh and clean environment helps sleep better and feel more comfortable at home. Don't underestimate this detail. By just dedicating a bit of time to taking care of pillowcase covers, you can transform the environment of your house and live with more freshness and well-being. Start today and feel the difference in your home and in your rest. 15. Use natural home air fresheners. Many times we want our house to smell good, but commercial air fresheners can be expensive, have very strong odors, or contain chemicals we don't like. Additionally, they're not always made to last or to be healthy for everyone in the home. That's why an excellent solution is to prepare your own natural air fresheners, which are easy, economical, and much more pleasant. The problem they solve is precisely the dull humidity or stale odor that sometimes invades spaces without the need to use industrial products. To do it in practice, you can use ingredients you surely have at home. For example, a simple mixture is to boil water with citrus peels like orange or lemon and add a few cinnamon sticks or cloves. This natural vapor will fill your house with a fresh and welcoming aroma. You can also prepare sprays with water and a few drops of essential oils like lavender, eucalyptus, or mint and spray on curtains, cushions, and rooms. Another trick is to put baking soda in an open jar with a few drops of essential oil, so it absorbs bad odors and leaves a soft aroma. For example, Sophia noticed that her house smelled stale and she didn't want to use strong air fresheners. She started preparing these natural air fresheners, and in a short time, her home filled with fresh, soft, and pleasant aromas that everyone noticed. The benefits of using natural homemade air fresheners are many. You avoid chemicals, save money, and can choose the aromas you like the most and that best adapt to your family. Additionally, by being natural, they don't irritate anyone and help maintain a pleasant and relaxing environment. This small change can totally transform the experience of being at home and make each visit feel welcome. Don't doubt in trying these ideas and start creating a fresher, cleaner, and more natural environment. With a bit of creativity and some basic ingredients you have in your hands, the key for your house to always smell good. Now that you know these 15 secrets for your house to always smell good, it's time to put them into practice. Remember that maintaining a fresh and pleasant home isn't difficult, nor requires big expenses. Only a bit of attention, consistency, and some simple habits are needed, like ventilating every day, cleaning fabrics, taking care of trash, and using natural products. Each small change counts and can transform the environment of your house, making you feel more comfortable and happy in your space. Don't wait for bad odors to become a problem. Start today to apply these advices, and you'll see how your home fills with freshness and well-being. You have the power to create a space where you want to be and share with those you love. Now I leave you a challenge. Which of these secrets will you apply first? And what other habit can you add so your house always smells good? Tell me in the comments, because sharing your experiences also helps others improve their home. Remember, a home with good odor is a home full of life. Let's get to work.